Welcome to Tower View. I am Kristen and I'm here with Earl today. Today we want to do a little movie review for everyone. We're going to kind of take the Philippians 4 approach. If anything is excellent or praiseworthy, let's think about these things. And we're going to talk today about the movie War Room, which is, if it's not in theaters now, it'll be out on DVD pretty soon.
Opens August 28th.
August 28th it opens, okay. And Earl has seen the movie already, so we're just going to go ahead and ask him a few questions about it and see what he thought about it. Give us a general idea of the movie, first off.
Well, it's a movie that is centered around a family, prayer, how prayer can impact a family, has heart to the movie, has drama. I think it's a movie that will be very well received. In fact, the movie is put out by the Kendrick brothers, which are the same people put out Fireproof, Courageous, Facing the Giants, and Flywheel. So it's well done. It's a very good movie. Beth Moore is in the movie, if you know who Beth Moore is. So it's pretty well put together, and I think that you're going to really find it amazing.
Okay, awesome. What was the most striking scene in the film for you?
The thing that reached out to me is when you talk about striking, it really grips you, is that when you see Tony come home and the world seems to be falling apart around him, and he goes in and he finds the prayer room that Elizabeth and his daughter have kind of set up, and his daughter has one, and how that they're putting this prayer together for him, and it's all of a sudden kind of like a slap in the face kind of thing. He goes like, wow. I don't think he responds like wow, but it's really a moving part of the film when you see that and you just go, reality is about to hit home here.
Okay. Any fun special effects in this one we need to be on the lookout for?
No, there's not any fun special effects, I would think. There is a jump rope competition in there with the girls when he finally connects back with his daughter in the film, but you'll really get a charge out of watching that as well. So okay. I don't want to give away too much.
Okay, good. We don't want to know the end. What did you find most interesting about the movie?
The most interesting thing I felt is the position they take with the movie, and how Elizabeth is a real estate agent, and she just casually goes to accept a new client, and the new client, Miss Clara, she doesn't really want to get down to business so much as she wants to talk to know Elizabeth a little bit. So the prayer part of that and how that plays in, and the character of Clara and how she plays into this to build a relationship with Elizabeth, and how Elizabeth finally kind of lets her guard down to talk about the situation in her life. So those parts and aspects, when you put those pieces together, then you see how the movie develops and plays out. It is pretty phenomenal.
Okay. So who would you recommend this movie to?
I recommend it to anybody. I mean, all ages, in my mind, should be seeing this movie. It should put you in a frame of mind when you leave the movie to go, wow, prayer can change things. And it's up to me, because it's my prayer life, to dedicate and to be involved in that and see how it does impact me and how it impacts the people around me.
Okay, awesome, great. So you heard it here on Tower View. Anything else, Earl?
Well, I'd just like to say thanks for tuning in, for watching us. We've got another movie review we'll be doing a little later on a new movie that will be coming out October the 16th on Woodlawn. We've been invited to do a preview screening of that. I've already seen the film. Excellent movie. You will really be touched. True story, based on a true story. And again, it's a movie that you'll just have to see it to appreciate it. But we'll give you a little heads up on that in our next movie review. But it's our parting ways today. We'd just like to leave you with the ability here to watch the trailer for War Room. Thank you for tuning in, and encourage you to go out and be a part of this movie. Take somebody with you. I'm sure they'll be encouraged by it as well.
You've been a good enough father. I don't want to be a good enough father.
Let's go!
Don't quit! Don't quit!
Hey, you know what? I thought your jump roping routine was really good.
I just got a notification that you moved money from our savings into your checking account.
Can we talk about this later?
You must be the real estate agent.
Well, it's so good to meet you.
Let me show you the house.
This is my favorite place in this house. I call it my war room.
You wrote prayers for each area of your life.
Prayer strategy.
I sure could use some of that. Tony, you should go see her practice tomorrow.
I'm out of town this week.
When were you going to tell me?
I just did.
Tony.
That was my favorite rep.
I'm real good. How you doing?
I wish I lived at your house. Whenever my parents are together, they just fight.
Dude, I can't get a pass from you. It'd be easier to baptize a cat.
I just needed to blow off a little steam, okay?
There's one thing we do well. It's fight.
You do not want World War III to break out in your home.
No, I don't.
Just because you argue a lot doesn't mean that you fight well. You got to plead with God so that he can do what only he can do. Then you got to get out of the way and let him do it. You need to do your fighting in prayer.
Keep fighting the good fight. Keep letting your light shine. 'Cause
I've never seen anybody do what you did.
It's time for you to take off the gloves and fight for your marriage.
keep fighting the good.
Lord, we need an army of believers. Lord, call us to battle. Raise them up, Lord, raise them up.